There are many things in the bushcraft world I really like. And there are things I don't really like. And I admit I really don't like hobo stoves. I mean, a hobo, a poor wandering worker, he wouldn't have ever spent a shitload of money for these foldable wood cooking stoves, right? So you can spend ridiculous amount of money on all these bush boxes and collapsible hobos and all that. I mean, a hobo in a sense is just an old tin can with some holes in it to ventilate a small fire, so they can cook their food or some tea or something in a very simple way. So I won't call all these modern products a hobo stove. But I have purchased what I would call a collapsible fireplace. And I have that already over 15 years. I guess these are around for 15 years, made in Switzerland. Speaking of the Picogrill 239, that's because that device itself has a weight of 239 grams. Back then I thought it's really a fancy tool to carry because it's very flat. You can put it easily in the backpack and does not need much space or room. And I have used that a lot throughout the last 15 years. So I don't know exactly the price nowadays. Back then they weren't cheap either. And as I said, bought it in Switzerland, has to import that to Germany. And yeah, but I did not regret buying it. Nowadays they look a little bit different. They have a logo on it. And this is one of the first production runs. So let's take a closer look on this. Well, it comes with this, what is it, a nylon bag or something. So that's it. There is this kind of fork. And yeah, that is easily to erect or build up. I mean, as you can see, it's a very thin stainless steel sheet metal with some wire for the bottom, and you have ventilation holes on the bottom itself. This one is for putting small wood into this fireplace when there is a pot above or something. And then you have this this kind of fork. You can attach it like this and place a pot or canteen cup or something else on that. Some guys also use that a level deeper, then you can attach an alcohol stove or something in it. Or what also kind of works is you use these just as skewers, put some meat or sausage or veggies on it and just place it on top. So that will also work. So as far as I remember, it came just with these two parts. So it's, as I said, with this you can place a small pot or something, cooking pot, a billy can or whatever on top, but it won't work for bigger skillets or something. So I got this little add-on, a simple pan cross or skillet cross for putting it on top. There are these notches on each side, so it fits perfectly in there. And with that cross on top, it is a little bit more sturdier because yeah, it's thin sheet metal. So, but when you place weight on top, you can even place large cooking pots boiling several liters of water on it. That's no problem. That will last. But let's have a little breakfast first. I brought along my Jäger steak partner. Bag is made from old leather pants of mine. So there is this folding skillet, spatula, and Hugin and Moonin are also here to join me. And then I made this wooden cutting board which fits into the pan. And I decorated the handle. That is Thor. Thor is the patron saint of all my cooking utensils because he was always hungry and he could eat a lot. So I just brought along what I found in the kitchen. Bell pepper, zucchini, my usual spices. Then I brought along some pecorino cheese, 2 eggs from the ladies you hear behind me, and the leftover from yesterday's barbecue. So dog owners might know that struggle. You don't know where the critters are around all day, but if you start cooking, they suddenly appear. What I really love about that, you can use all the small wood laying around. So in my opinion, that burns very effective. So let's add some ghee, clarified butter. That is e-soft. That is a dark, smoked and very spicy Turkish pepper. One guy in the comment section called these rooster bullets. I did not know the name, but that's very funny. I mean, our rooster have a hard time laying eggs, but that's another story. I guess that's why they're called sunny side up. And that's so satisfying when you have a well-seasoned skillet. It won't stick at all. There we go. Finished cheese grater. Really hard. It's always awkward to roll them up properly. But there you go. That's a cool breakfast. I don't know if there are Turkish guys watching, but I need to tell you, thank you for your food. And of course, dear Mexicans, thanks for giving us the tortilla. I guess bread filled with stuff was not invented by Mexicans either. Greeks and Turks have pita bread, Lebanese guys have lavash, and it's all so good. And I wish we had more peace altogether and share our foods and thoughts instead of missiles and rockets and ammunition. So now that's all what's left. Just fine ashes. Due to that thin material, after using it cools down very fast. So after using, when the pan is really well seasoned, as I said, nothing will stick on it. You just need to take some leaves or something and wipe it out. So then after using, it is very fast and easily folded together. Yeah, all these small Hobo stoves, they are, in my opinion, just for cooking something. and they are not large enough to significantly heat up your fire tent or something. And this is really a nice portable fireplace, and I use that in my Lavvu tent, which is suitable for making a small fire in it, or use it with a tent stove or something. And with this little portable fireplace, you have really the opportunity to heat up your tent. The fire won't smoke that much due to the ventilation. You have delimited your fireplace inside your tent. That gives a little bit more safety if many stuff is laying around. I don't know, flammable sleeping bags or something. Would I buy this thing again today? Probably no, because back then I was 90 bucks back then, and as I said, I don't really know what these are today, but my mindset has shifted over the years. So I spent a shitload of money for outdoor stuff throughout my life, and there are some things I keep because I like to use them and they are there. Attention on consuming and sustainability is important to me nowadays, but of course the most sustainable are the things which are already there. So I won't trade that because I have a use for it still, but I would not buy stuff like that anymore. And I never bought these smaller, bush stoves, bush buddies. I don't know all the names of these, and they come in stainless steel, they come in titanium, and there is open end on the price range. I don't know, you can spend a shitload of money for this little collapsible fireplaces. And as I said, a Hobo stove is just a cheap tin can punched some holes in it. I mean, yeah, that is of course how business works. People take something which was in the first place born out of necessity, and then redesign it, and then sell them for much money. It's the same with all that barbecue stuff. I mean, back then, a barbecue that was for poor people who had low quality meat, and they had to sear it for hours to make it edible and enjoyable. And nowadays, I mean, pulled pork or beef brisket or something, nowadays people take the most expensive meat for that and cook it within an old method which was invented to consume old meat no one wanted to eat. So like tough old meat from old cows or something. Nothing wrong with barbecue, by the way, but sometimes it's strange when you think about it. And I don't know if I have to say that to you folks out there, but even a collapsible fireplace is still a fireplace. So you are not allowed to use them when fire is banned. Yeah, especially dry times in the forest. So look at your forest fire warnings. And in Germany, in most cases, is not even allowed to make a fire at all in the forest. So some smart asses think, oh, when I use a Hobo stove, that's not an open fire. Yes, it is an open fire. Even a candle is an open fire. Even if you light your cigarette, it is an open fire. And that is strictly prohibited in many places. So don't think that this will protect you from a fine when you use that anywhere where you're not allowed to make a fire. I mean, we claim ourselves nature aware as bushcrafters, so I think it's not a question that we don't make a fire when the danger is there that it will spread out and do lots of harm to the nature around us. So I don't want to become overly critic. I think, and I guess the most of you guys out there are very responsible people. It's always a few people, it's always a minority which are a harm or a threat to the majority. But I think it's important to address some things when it comes to the outdoors. I mean, I am a well-seasoned backyard and weekend warrior, so and I come from the internet, so I know how it works. I have Googled it. Cheers.